In the busy heart of Seoul, there lived a quiet, hard-working girl named Hannah. She worked part-time at a small cafe near the Han River, serving warm pastries and iced coffee to students and office workers. Even though Hannah lived a simple life, her heart was full of dreams, dreams she was too shy to say out loud. One rainy evening, as thunder rolled across the sky, a customer rushed into the cafe. He was drenched from head to toe, wearing a hoodie and a mask. Hannah offered him a towel and a warm drink. When he removed his mask to sip the tea, Hannah froze. He wasn't an ordinary customer. He was Jisoo, the rising idol and actor everyone in Korea talked about. But instead of acting proud or distant, he bowed shyly. "I'm sorry for the trouble," he said softly. "I just needed a place to hide from the rain and the cameras." Hannah tried to act normal, even though her heart was beating like a drum. From that day, Jisoo kept visiting the cafe. Sometimes for tea, sometimes to rest, but mostly, to see Hannah. They started talking, quietly at first, then comfortably. He told her about the pressure of fame. She told him about her dreams of being a photographer. One night, after filming a drama scene, Jisoo took Hannah to a rooftop overlooking Seoul, the city lights sparkling like stars fallen to earth. "This is where I come when life gets too loud," he said. "But lately, I only want to come here if you're with me." Hannah felt her cheeks warm. No cameras. No fans screaming. Just wind, lights, and two hearts quietly moving closer. But when the media discovered Jisoo visiting the cafe, everything changed. Reporters gathered. Fans speculated. Hannah became scared. Not for herself, but for him. She told him, maybe it's better if you stay away from me." Jisoo froze. "Hannah, I've acted in many dramas, but this is the first time my real heart has a storyline. And I don't want it to end." She looked at him, really looked, and saw the same fear and hope she felt inside. The rain started to fall again, just like the first day they met. Jisoo held out his hand. "Hannah, stay with me. No matter how loud the world gets." She took his hand, gently, bravely. And under that soft soul rain, their story truly began. For a few beautiful weeks, their worlds blended quietly. Hannah would close the cafe at night. Jisoo would sneak in with his hood pulled low, and they'd sit inside by the window, sharing warm bread and stories they never told anyone else. Hannah captured simple photos of him, and every time she clicked the shutter, he whispered, "Only you make me feel like myself." But drama was already building behind the scenes. One morning, Hannah walked to the cafe and found a crowd outside. Reporters, flashing cameras, screaming fans. A headline spread all over the internet. "Rising star Jisoo caught in secret relationship with unknown girl." Her heart dropped. Hannah wasn't prepared for this world. That night, Jisoo came running into the cafe, breathless and worried. "Hannah, I'm so sorry, I should have protected you better." She looked at him, eyes trembling. "Your agency, your fans, they're angry. Because of me." Jisoo shook his head firmly. "No, they're angry because they don't know you." He stepped closer. "If they knew how gentle you are, how brave, how honest, they'd understand why I." But before he could continue, the cafe door burst open. His manager demanded he leave Hannah immediately. Jisoo clenched his jaw. "Hannah is not something I leave. She's someone I choose." Hannah's heart cracked. She didn't want to be the reason his dream crumbled. After the manager left, she whispered, "Maybe we should take a break." Jisoo froze. "Hannah, don't do this." Tears filled her eyes, but she forced a smile. "I want your career to shine. I don't want to be your weakness." He shook his head, voice breaking. "You're not my weakness. You're the only part of my life that feels real." But Hannah stepped back and said quietly, "Maybe real love sometimes has to let go." She walked away before he could see her cry. Weeks passed. Jisoo became colder in interviews. Fans said he looked tired, lonely. Rumors spread that he was depressed. Only Hannah knew the truth. Every night, Hannah sat on her tiny rooftop, staring at the Seoul skyline. She tried to forget, but every raindrop reminded her of him. Every warm pastry tasted like their secret nights. Then, one snowy night, Hannah heard a knock on the cafe door after closing time. She opened it, and froze. Jisoo was standing there, without a hood, without hiding, snowflakes melting on his hair. "Hannah, I can't do it anymore." She stepped back nervously. "Jisoo, anyone could see you. Let them see," he said. "I've lived my whole life acting for the world. But this," he looked at her like she was the only thing that mattered. "This is the first time I'm acting for myself." He took her hand slowly, carefully. I don't care about scandals. I don't care about cameras. I just care about you. Hannah, I love you. I've loved you since the first day it rained. Her eyes widened. She whispered, scared, but what about your career? Jisoo gave a gentle smile. What's the point of success, if I can't share my life with the person who gave me my happiest days? Hannah's tears fell before she could stop them. He stepped closer and rested his forehead softly against hers. Hannah, he whispered, don't push me away again. She finally let herself cry and held onto him tightly. Jisoo, I love you too. Just when they thought life was peaceful, a new problem appeared. At a major award ceremony, Jisoo's co-star, Yeonbi, appeared. Glamorous, confident, and clearly with feelings for Jisoo. Media started rumors. Love triangle. Rising star Jisoo caught between Hannah and Yeonbi. Hannah's chest tightened. She tried to call him, but he didn't pick up. The next day, she went to the studio and saw Jisoo laughing with Yeonbi. She stepped forward, confronting her, and held Jisoo's hand. I don't care about cameras. I don't care about pressure. I care about him, Hannah said firmly. Jisoo's eyes glimmered with tears. Hannah, you're the only one I want. Don't ever doubt that. To escape the chaos, Jisoo whisked Hannah to a quiet snowy mountain town outside Seoul. They stayed in a small guest house, no cameras, no fans, just snow falling softly. He clumsily made breakfast. She laughed. That night, under the stars, he whispered. You don't have to hide anymore. Not from me. Not from the world. I was scared, but now, I want to be with you, no matter what, she replied. He kissed her forehead gently. I promise, nothing will come between us. Not now. Not ever. But a reporter snapped a secret photo of them together. Overnight, the image went viral. Hannah felt her heart sink. Would they ever have a normal life? Jisoo held her hand and smiled softly. No matter what the world says, I choose you. Always. Then came the public climax. Fans were divided, agencies threatened him, and paparazzi swarmed. Rain poured on a busy Seoul street. Jisoo knelt in the middle of the chaos, soaked, holding Hannah's hands. Hannah, he shouted over the cameras, I've spent my whole life pretending for everyone else. Now I only care about one thing. You. Will you stay by my side? Hannah stepped forward, tears streaming, and embraced him. Yes. I choose you too. The crowd watched, stunned, some crying, some cheering. But Jisoo and Hannah didn't care. Rain soaked, tears falling, hearts intertwined, they had finally chosen each other, in a storm, in the city, in the rain. They faced the storms of life, paparazzi, rumors, pressures, but together. And under the soft Seoul rain, with the city lights reflecting in puddles, they finally felt truly free. The end. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more.